used to like watch like a lot of movies and stuff. So like I was watching the movies, I was hearing the songs. They taught me like how to speak English basically.
See that guy there? That's him. That's Bobby. Imagine him rapping. Unreal, huh?
Okay, one too many motherfuckers be around ya. 6 feet deep, put them in a fucking ground, yeah. Sing a eulogy on your grave with my hounds, yeah. Wrong part of town, motherfuckers ain't allowed. You're breaking out like a glass, take them to them like it's opera. Proper, bitch, I put the work
That's
in,
him.
like a soft flesh, like a
That's
rascal.
Bobby. Bobby, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
A little backstory first. I first heard your song Fubu back in 2020 December. Now, at that point of time, I was planning to start GUALA Gang, and I wanted to have you on my show as a first in line guest, right? And I was completely flipped by those bars and the type of 808s you use in that song, Fubu. And fast forward to 2021, you are on my podcast. So thank you for coming, man. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, man.
Man, at the same point of time, shout out to all the people who tagged and spammed Bobby. I love you guys. While doing my research, Bobby, I watched this YouTube video of your interview. That was the first time I was listening to your normal voice, and I never knew that you stammer. Growing up with stammering, what were some of the challenges that you had to face?
So like it's just like some normal daily life things. Like I cannot when I was a kid, like I could not just go out and order my food at a restaurant or just go to a grocery store and get my favorite wafers or my favorite chocolates, because I was like scared like all the time, like how would the people gonna react to my stuttering?
Yeah.
Will they laugh? Will they give me that weird eye and stuff like that? And I remember this thing from when I was in 7th grade, I guess. And so my one of the teachers, like, she called up my mom and she was like, basically, your kid, he stutters, but he does not stutter while he's singing.
Yeah.
He is a liar. I think he acts up, and my mom, like, she started crying because it's her fucking son.
Yeah.
And she knows like how hard it is to raise a kid who has speech impediment and shit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's still a social stereotype, I guess.
Yeah, man, it is. But I was completely flipped when you started talking, and then I was like, fuck, man, he is the person who just spits bars in that particular unique tone, and then he murders that particular verse, and he stammers. I was like, okay, I want him on my show, man. I want him on my show. How was 2020 for you and your music?
Very productive, like always. Like so the lockdown, like it did not like bother me because I don't go out usually.
Yeah.
And so I just made a lot of music, like I always do, and it was kind of alright and sad and fucked up at the same time.
Does it affect your work in any manner while, like, you don't go out that much, you're telling? Does it affect your work in any manner?
No, like I don't think like it bothers my work whatsoever. Sometimes like I go out just freshen up my mind on Juhu Beach, like it's nearby my house.
All right.
yeah, like I like taking walks. I just meet a handful amount of people.
Yeah.
My boys from the band and my team who handles me and shit, and
All right.
some of my friends. That's all.
Brother, tell me something about the FTS.
So FTS, it stands for frequency time space, and we kind of had the idea about it in 2016 December. We were like, when I started making music and songs,
Yeah.
I started with my brother. His name is Racing47. He's in the band too.
All right.
And we started in 2012, and so FTS was from the inception of me making songs. And then in 2016, like we decided to like just drop songs every week because I got a microphone, this same microphone I got. And to do that, like to drop songs every week, we needed a team of artists. And so Nuke, he texted me on Facebook his song, and I really liked it. And I was like, hey, you wanna meet up and jam sometimes? And he was like, yeah, cool. Then we met and we started the band. Me, Ray, Nuki, and Kuesi. And then in 2018, Specky joined in. And in 2019, Zero Chill, he came in.
It's his birthday, I guess, today, right?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes, it's his birthday. Happy fucking birthday, Zero Chill.
Yeah.
I love you.
By where do you seek ideas from for your music? Because your songs are like class apart. Take the example of Ballad of Trilodkars. Where does the idea of your song come up?
Talking about Ballad of Trilodkars, that was something which really happened. And I guess like the rest of the ideas that I come up with, they just come from somewhere. Like it's just floating in the universe sort of thing. You just have to reach and grab it, I guess.
Yeah. Talking about you becoming a part of Azadi Records, how did you get in touch with them?
So in 2016, Mo was in Desi Hip Hop. He was kind of running that page back then, and so Desi Hip Hop had this thing called submitting your demos for upcoming rappers and stuff like that. So back then, I did not have a mic. I got a mic in December of that year.
Yeah.
So I just you used to like go and record in studios where the engineers won't have any idea of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
They would. Plus there was an art stamp. Plus it was fucking expensive, and the engineers did not care. Yeah, so I recorded this song called "The Art of Misanthropy," and I submitted submitted it to their page, and the next day, like Mo texted me like, "Hey, that's neater."
Yeah.
So that's how like we met basically.
Yeah.
And Desi Hip Hop was coming out with this record label called Dada,
Okay.
and he wanted me to be a part of it, but somehow things did not work out.
Yeah.
And I told him like, just give me a year to just make my own name, because no one knows me at all. Still an anomaly in the scene.
Yeah.
So he was like, so that's how like FTS started dropping weekly bass tracks. And after this, in 2017 October, I made and uploaded this song called Fake Adidas, and
Yeah.
Mo heard it, and he was like, right, uh, I want you and Azadi. And I was like, are you sure? Because I'm literally not sure about it, because I don't seem to like fit in, and I guess it's not my scene. Like I've been like playing music gigs. I've played like every sort of gig, yeah, like
Yeah.
marriages, college shows, clubs, pubs,
Yeah.
on the streets, stuff like that. So 30-40 people were kind of my scene to the max. And he told me like, you were gonna play Supersonic the next year,
Oh my God.
and I did. And yeah, that's how I got signed.
Bhai, tell me the craziest memory while touring with Azadi Records.
The craziest memory. So the time I played in Supersonic, See the Moth was there, and
Yeah.
Kam got worked up, and I guess he like got unconscious for a while, and
God.
everyone was like fucking like scared and shit. I was like, I was like on the sound check, and Mo was like, yo, let me go and check on Kam. And I was like, what happened? And he was like, this shit happened. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck is this? So that was kind of fucking scary and crazy. The first time I went to Goa, right?
Yeah.
That was a crazy memory, because I'd never been to Goa, and the first time I've been to Goa was for the show Rider Mania, I guess,
Yeah.
from in 2018. And yeah, just being there with everyone, and a swimming pool right in front of your room. That was fucking crazy. I really like that.
Bhai, what are your plans for 2021 this year?
Just going with the wind, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have this rock record.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's gonna drop. Before that, it's just gonna be a lot of hip hop singles that I'm gonna drop.
Okay.
Towards the rock album, and I guess that would be kind of an the beginning of something new.
Yeah.
And for 2022, I have this art project of mine called Gunda, and the album is just gonna be shairis
All right.
and a lot of house music and a lot of yeah.
Understood. You're targeting multiple types of genres at the same point of time.
I guess.
Tell me something about you working with Prabdeep bhai.
The first time we collaborated, I guess, was on my first album. The song was called Cyclone, right?
Yeah, Cyclone.
So I had this song. It was quite short, and Mo was like, it's just too small of a song, Bobby. Like, and I was like, so what? And so I met him at this hotel where he was staying.
Yeah.
Rob was there, and while we were in the lift, I gave him the earphones and I played him the song, and he was like, "Fuck, okay, I need to get on this," and I guess that's it. Like, it all happened in a lift while I was trying to play him a song that I made
Oh, man.
for my album. Yeah, but it was good. So he just sent in his verse. That's how it happened.
All right. So that's about it for the first segment of the questions. That's done. Now moving on to the quick ones. You will not get no time for this. Lullaby or Ballad of Trilodkars?
Lullaby.
Joyner Lucas or Tory Lanez?
Neither.
What?
Yeah, not a huge fan of both of them.
Okay. Underground rappers or commercial rappers?
Underground.
Live gigs or confined in studio?
Live gigs.
Mainstream hip hop tracks or meaningful ones?
Mainstream.
Freestyle or recording fully fledged tracks?
Recording fully fledged tracks.
Auto-tune or natural?
Natural.
Killer ad-libs or heavy 808s?
Ad-libs.
Simple or dripped out?
Simple.
Writing while being high or writing while being sober?
Sober.
Cool. That were the quick ones with Bobby. That's about it for today's episode of the OG Talk. Feel free to give this video a like and do subscribe to the GUALA Gang. Do check out Bobby's work. I will be putting his social media links in the description down below. Shout out to Bobby, FTS Music, Azadi Records, Seedhe Maut, and Prabdeep. After having an amazing yet quick conversation with Bobby, I have come to a conclusion. Nothing can stop you from making great music. And Bobby, my friend, you are the finest fucking example of this. And with this, I end the podcast here. See you in the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.